Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to another video. I wanted to give a big shout out to everybody who's been commenting down on my ACL videos. It really means a lot, and I got you guys. I know that you guys have a lot of questions, and I always try my best to answer them as best as I can, but sometimes it's just easier just to make a little video and explain what I'm talking about. So for today, I'm going to be doing a video regarding how to make sure that you strengthen your leg and then make sure that it's straight every single time, because I know a lot of people are working not only on flexion, so once again being able to bend your knee after an ACL tear, but the other important factor is also being able to strengthen your legs so it's straight all the time. So that's super important, because obviously you don't want to be walking around with a bent leg the whole time like this. You want to make sure it's flexed, strong, with your quad activating and making sure that it's always straight when you're taking that one step. So I'm going to cover what I did passively and then what I did as an exercise to do that and make sure that everything stays straight. And then also it will already help you out with the flexion as well, because I know that's the double-edged sword about everything. It's either you're working on better range of motion, so in regards to flexing, bending your knee more and more, or you're like the opposite where you can do the bending easily but you can't straighten out your leg. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna start out in the bedroom. Yes, I know I had a busy morning this morning, so I had to jump into work. I was able to do my bed, but regardless, this is real life. This is some real life stuff, you know? Alright, so what I would always recommend is that when you're about to sleep or you're resting, wherever the case is, so we're gonna be laying down in bed, right? Like this, and let's just say my right knee, so this guy, this knee, I'll put my sock down. It's kind of like make sure that you are aware that this is the messed up knee. So what you want to do is, obviously a lot of times your knee's going to be like this, like just completely just bent and not relaxed. So what I used to do, and it's a major tip that helped me out, is I would grab a pillow, sometimes 2 or 3 pillows. I would put it at the heel of my leg or my foot here, just like this. And sometimes, like I said, I would get even more aggressive and just stack up pillows, just keep stacking them up just like this, okay? And then just put your leg on there. You see how there's that extension going on here, that straightening throughout your leg? So you see there's clearly a gap, and gravity is actually just gonna push your leg down to be straight. So for example, if you weren't using the pillows, your leg would probably just be relaxing like this, right? Your knee gets all tight, super annoyed, irritated because it's always hanging out like this. In reality, you just want it to be straight like this with no gap there. So what you want to do is just help your leg with gravity and passively doing this. So you have your heel on the end of the pillow like I have here. So make sure your legs literally being forced down by gravity. And you'll feel it when you're doing it right and you have your heel on the pillow like this. You'll feel it, you'll know. And you'll just feel this really passive stretch in your hamstring, the back of your knee area. And that's why a lot of the times you'll be commenting down below, and I love it. Because I felt the same way. I had nobody else to talk to, but the back of my knee would hurt so much. And that's because your knee is so swollen back here as well. I mean, it's such a small pocket where that swelling can go. And your hamstring will start getting really irritated, and same with your calf. So you'll get a lot of tension that's starting to build up in the back of your knee. So what you really want to do is work on this extension passively like this with pillows, and in that way gravity is literally forcing your knee down to be straight. So that's a really good tip. And what we could even do is add an additional pillow here for some more aggressiveness. You'll see right here, that's perfect. 3 pillows is perfect. 3 pillows right here is spot on for me. This feels good. It hurts. It's straightening out. And you can even work on it now a little bit more aggressively. So let's cover how you can work on it more aggressively now. Alrighty guys, so now that we're laying there hanging out and we're just letting gravity do its thing by pushing down our knee with the 3 pillows just like we have it here, what you want to end up doing here now is activating your quad and flexing your quad. So it's activated and it's pushing down your knee. So what that looks like is this. Let me just flip the camera around here for you. Alrighty, so here I have a non-activated quad. I'm relaxed. You can see, like, totally relaxed. Everything's chill. But what I want to do is start working on flexing my quad, activating my quad muscles so that they know that, hey, I need to straighten out my leg here. So what you want to do is just start squeezing your quad. See how this is relaxed? Squeezing, activating. You want to do a couple of those, then relax and then go back at it. Do like 10 reps, 4 to 5 times. And you should do this like almost on the hourly if you can, or like just whenever you're bored. There's no maximum reps you could do for this. Literally, you can do this all the time. And I used to do this all the time. Just set up my pillows like this and just activate my quad, relax, activate my quad, relax, and then activate my quad, relax, activate my quad, relax. You get the point, but that starts straightening out your leg because you start activating your quads to take the tension away from your knee, to activating your quads when you're taking every single step. And that's another important thing. You have to remember, activate your quad, because that will strain out your leg. Another thing that we want to do as well, and remember this is the affected leg, is when you're walking and everything, you'll notice that you're going to start walking like this. So your knees like bent. Remember, this is fully straight, but your knees probably going to be hanging out here a lot like this, right? So what you want to do is to stop your knee from always staying bent, because remember, we want to straighten it out. We want to extend it all the way. Is whenever we take a step with our heel, we're practicing what we were doing here with our pillows, right? We were activating our quads, straightening them out, and then gravity's doing its job to like push your knee down. So you're doing the same exact thing. So pretend like every single time you take a step with your heel, you want to flex your quad, like just flex it and make sure your legs is straight. And then relax, take your next step, and then you're going for your next step here. You want to take your step, flex your quad again, just flex it, flex it, flex it, flex it, relax. And then next step, flex your quad, flex your quad, flex your quad, step through, and then do it again, flex your quad, flex your quad, flex your quad as hard as you can, and then relax. And you just want to do that every single time you catch yourself slacking. And sometimes I even catch myself doing that, and I'll just be like walking like this. I remember when I was recovering, not now anymore, but when I was recovering, I was walking like this, like really bent knee. And then I was just working on my flexion, straightening it out with my quads activated. And that really helped my leg just be like naturally and activating. So every single time you're like kicking out, you want to think of activating your quad. So like kick out, activate your quad. Kick out, activate your quad. Kick out, activate your quad. And then I promise you, it just becomes natural. You don't even have to think about it, it just happens. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna run downstairs super quick because I want to show you something. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog in the background. He's being crazy, man. He's being so crazy. But alrighty, so next what we can also do is grab 2 chairs. And you can do this all on the couch too, but sometimes you're just in the family room, living room area, you have 2 chairs, which is awesome. So let me set the camera down really quick. Alrighty, so we got our 2 chairs here. What we want to do is once we have our 2 chairs here, you want to do the same exact thing. So remember, this is our affected leg. You want to take the chair so that it's only protecting your heel or holding the weight through your heel, and you just want to relax, and then you can just chill here like this, literally the whole time. Boom, easy. Your knees gonna start straightening out so much just by doing this with gravity. So it's as easy as that. Now, another thing that you can even do too, which is super cool, is you can grab your ice pack, put it on, So you have your ice pack on. I don't have my ice pack here anymore. It's at my parents' house. But you can put your ice pack on, and even that pressure of putting on your ice pack and doing this, I remember doing this all the time, would just literally put even more extension through your knee because you're putting weight through here. So what you can even do is like literally like grab like a water jug or something, or like a heavier pillow or a blanket, and just put it on top of your knee. And be careful, obviously, because you don't want to like irritate your knee. This does really cause your muscles to kind of spasm. But just do that. Put something kind of heavy around this area, not directly on your knee, but around this area. And then you'll start noticing that gravity is going to start pushing down your knee the whole flipping time. And then that way you're getting that stretch to your hamstrings and your calves. And in that way you're getting some really good range of motion there. But you got to work on both things. You got to work on flexion and extension to be able to eventually straighten out your leg and also be able to bend your leg even further. Because if you don't work on one or the other, then I promise you both are just going to end up screwed up because you didn't work on both aspects. So every single time you work on an extension, be working on your flexion. I say this in all my comment sections every single time. Talk to your doctor, talk to your physician, and talk to your physical therapist, because everybody's recovery is completely different, and it's super important that everybody gets the treatment that they specifically need. And lastly, also, just work with what works for you and what your body is telling you. If there's days where like I would be like just super tired, and I would just do the exercises like instead of doing them like on the hour, working on my flexion, just pulling my leg, or doing the extension thing, so putting my leg up like this, I would do it for maybe like, I would do it the whole set for like an hour and then just call it quits and just like have my day off, like from recovering from my ACL, just live my normal daily life and let the knee just relax completely. Because there's going to be some days, and I'm sure you already know, that it just gets tough and you just get exhausted. And whenever that happens, just take it easy, just ice, hydrate a lot, and make sure to just stay active. So if that means, like, I used to do this trick all the time, which just drink a ton of water, so I would have to get out of my bed and walk over to the bathroom. Even if I didn't want to, I had to go pee. So you just go to the bathroom because you have to, so that means you have to grab your crutches and all that and move over. But it's the best way to just get yourself out of the habit of just laying in bed and leading to like potential issues because you were just standing still the whole time. So like I said, if you have any questions or just need anything answered, feel free to let me know and I'll be more than happy to help out. Seriously, I'm here for you guys. I really appreciate all the support and love that you guys have shown me throughout the comment section, because every single time I went through the ACL surgery, and I did it twice, so one on my left knee, then I got tackled from behind on my right knee, so it happened to me twice, and I was in a dark place, man. It was tough, especially being away from soccer, but I'm here to tell you everything's gonna be okay. I'm back to playing soccer. I'm chilling. I'm playing super hard, better than ever, and like I love it. So there's no reason for you not to be there, and you deserve to improve, become whoever you want to become, not be stuck with this injury. So just keep hanging on, keep pushing yourselves, and of course leave comments and suggestions. You guys help each other there, but I always try my best to answer as many questions as I can. So if anything is bothering you, you feel like something's off, something's weird, just let me know down below and I'm here for you. Okay guys, much love. Hope you appreciate that video. Just want to make it a quick one. All right, peace.